Now, in one of my earlier videos, I showed you how to quickly review the applications that have come in so far for any particular form. But now we're going to have a quick look at an applicant and their completed submission. So again, we're on the page that holds all the forms we have currently running. And I'm going to choose the first one again, Grant 1. And we're going to go into the 16 completed forms so far. Now, we can see here each form and if it has been assigned to a user already. So all of these forms are being reviewed, but I wonder, has anybody not been looked at yet? So in the search bars up here, I'm going to user assigned none and see has anybody popped up. Okay. So these guys have not been looked at yet because they have not been assigned to a team member. So let's assign. There I am. So a team leader can assign forms to anyone on the system, or you can allow team users to assign themselves, which is the case here. Right, so let's have a look at Robert. So here we're seeing an overview of the application. And again, we have chosen, when we were creating the form, what we would like to see in the overview. So we have the person's name, I have his phone number, and why do you require grant assistance? So that's a key answer and question on the form. So looking here, we can see that he has attached 4 photos. So this would have been part of the questions on the forms, asking for information to be uploaded. So there's images, you can have links here, which is a link to a YouTube video, and any documents. So it's CV. Okay, close. Over here, there's no comments yet because I'm the first person looking at him. So I can go straight in. So visible to team only. So team only, who can view this? Let's see. So team and candidate, if you wanted to. Extended team, that could be the external reviewers also, or private, only you. So at the moment, let's keep it at the team and say, oopsie, sorry about that. Looks good. More info needed. And you can save that comment and close. So I'll come back up to Robert. So we can see there's one comment on here. This would be helpful also if you are sharing Robert's application form within a folder with other team members. And you can invite other team members to make comments and to review also, especially if you wanted to invite him to the next phase, which you could do so by clicking here, invite to phase. This would auto-generate an invitation to the next phase email to go to Robert. You can also choose to favorite him at this time, which is done. You can send him a message, which will be a direct email yourself, which may be useful if, for example, he has answered all the questions, but maybe you're looking for a bit more information. You could request it by sending him a quick email. You can also add him to a folder. So let's do that. So at the minute, these are the folders that we have already set up on our system. I'll click folder 1, and that automatically puts his application into folder 1 for review. Okay. You can also reject at this point, which would send an automated email to Robert, letting him know that he was unsuccessful at this time. So you can see up here where I made my comment earlier, there's an auto score of 10 that coincides with a question on the form that he answered, which, a bit like tagging, automated a score of 10 for that answer. Maybe availability, something like that. Overall average score is at 40%, and how that's worked out is, here we go. You can score at this point based on the criteria of your form. Okay, and if I change that, just mix it up a bit. So you can see overall average score is 50% at the minute. Now looking at application actions. So these are basic actions you can take which will affect this particular application. Probably the one that's used the most is convert to draft. That is whereby you can send an applicant back their form to possibly add some extra information, something that you may require from them. And let me see. So grant tracking, that would be more for grant application forms, not necessarily relevant. Well, it isn't relevant for everybody. It would just be for grant tracking. Okay, so I hope you found that interesting. Loads that you can do reviewing the forms, a lot of it which can be automated. But hope you found that helpful. Thanks.